Welcome to the another session of social science. As you already know, in the previous class I have started block 7, that is pollution in the environment. In that you have learnt about 3 types of pollutions, how it affect the environment as well as human and animals. So in that you have learnt about water pollution in the first unit, second unit about air pollution, and third unit about noise pollution. So you have learnt about 3 types of pollution. So today in the 4th unit I am going to teach you how to prevent, means how to stop these pollutions. So what are the ways to prevent different type of pollutions, that is ways to prevent pollutions. Prevent means to stop or to stop something before it going to happen. So here how to stop these water pollution, air pollution and noise pollution. So because these pollutions affect the human being, even health, and also environment also it pollute. For example, air pollution, it pollute the environment. I told you, by releasing vehicles smoke from the vehicles, smoke, and also factories, smoke from the factories, the carbon dioxide mixes in the air, and it, because of that on the earth heat increases, because that carbon dioxide traps the heat, and also it affects the health of the human by breathing polluted air and washing or taking bath with the polluted water. It affects the skin of the human being, and also by drinking polluted water we may face many diseases. So that these all pollutions we need to stop, then only we can be healthy. So firstly, prevention for water pollution. How to stop the water pollution? What are the ways to prevent this water pollution? For example, already you know how water get polluted, by throwing the garbage in the water bodies, and also releasing the waste from the factories, and that waste mixes in the rivers. They release directly into the rivers, that waste. And also water pollution caused by bathing in the water with the soap and cleaning the clothes with the detergent. So that detergent or soap mixes in the river water. If we drink that river water, so obviously we get diseases. So that we need to stop this water pollution. So these are the ways to stop the water pollution or prevention for water pollution. Firstly, do not throw garbage in water bodies. So we should not throw the garbage, waste, whatever is there at home. That municipality vehicle will collect all the garbage and they dump into the rivers, but they should not do that, throwing in the or dumping in the river. That we have to stop. We should not throw the garbage or waste into the water bodies. And next is, do not wash clothes directly in a water body. So we should not wash clothes directly into the rivers or ponds or any canals. Should not wash clothes. Next is, treat industrial wastes before releasing them into rivers. Means I told you, factories release the waste that when they release it out, directly it mixes into rivers or in the any water bodies. But instead of releasing it directly, they have to treat it. Treat means they have to remove the bad chemical which is harming the humans. That they have to remove, and then they can release the waste to the rivers. That is treating the industrial waste. So this is the one of the way to stop the water pollution. Next is, these are the prevents of water pollution. Next, let's move on to the air pollution. Prevents of air pollution. Already you know how the causes for air pollution. How air get polluted? Because of vehicle smoke, and factories also release the smoke, and cigarettes. So these are the reasons for or causes for the air pollution. And also burning the plants and crops in the fields. These are causes for the air pollution. Let me explain what are the prevents of air pollution. Firstly, use bicycles and public transport like buses. It means we have to we try to use more, instead of vehicles, it means motorbikes, we try to use cycles or bicycles. It means ನಾವು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮೋಟರ್ ಬೈಕ್ಸ್ ಅವನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಬದಲು ಸೈಕಲನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. It also help to our body, because when we use bicycles, it gives the if we use motorbikes, we don't get any exercise. Simply we sit, just will be moving our hand. But if we use the bicycle, it gives the exercise for our body. So that we have to use bicycles. And if we use motorbikes for transport or our own vehicle like cars, we'll have our private car. We use our own motorbikes to move from one place to another place. Instead of that, we have to use public transport like buses. ಅಂದರೆ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಬಸ್ಸನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ, ಅಥವಾ ನಮ್ಮ ಓನ್ ಬೈಕಲ್ಲಿ ಬದಲು ನಾವು ಬೈಸಿಕಲ್ಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಅಥವಾ ಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ ಬಸ್ಸನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ವೆಹಿಕಲ್ಸ್ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅವಾಗೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ವೆಹಿಕಲ್ಸಿಂದ ಬರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಪೊಲ್ಯೂಷನನ್ನು, ಆ ವೆಹಿಕಲ್ಸಿಂದ ಬರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಸ್ಮೋಕ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So that we can prevent the air pollution. Next is, do not burst firecrackers during festivals. So firstly we should stop bursting the firecrackers during the festival. Ganesha festival, Diwali festival, we burst more firecrackers to enjoy, but it affect the air as well as ourselves, our health. It affect on our health also. So that we should stop bursting the crackers during the festival time. Next is, bury dry leaves and plants instead of burning them. So usually I told you, waste plants, we think those are waste, or some dried leaves and plants, crops, we try to burn those. Instead of burning, we have to bury them. Bury means ಅಂದರೆ ವೇಸ್ಟ್, ಒಣಗಿರೋ ಎಲೆಗಳನ್ನು, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಟ್ಸನ್ನು ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ಕೂಡಿಸ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅದನ್ನು ಸುಟ್ಟಾಕ್ತೀವಿ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಅದು ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಮನೆ ಮುಂದೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಸ ಬೀಳುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಅದು ಸುಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಅದ್ರ ಬದಲು ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಬ್ಯೂರೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಅಂದರೆ ಮಣ್ಣಲ್ಲಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಹುಗಿಬೇಕು. ಮಣ್ಣಲ್ಲಿ ಹುಗಿಯೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಅದೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಗೊಬ್ಬರವಾಗಿ ಪರಿವರ್ತನೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದು ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಬೇರೆ ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಟ್ಗಳಿಗೆ ಉಪಯೋಗ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಸುಡೋದ್ರ ಬದಲು ಬ್ಯೂರೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟೆಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಬರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ದ ಲೀವ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಟ್ಸ್, we have to bury dry leaves and plants. So this is also one of the prevent for air pollution. when we burn the leaves and plants, from that smoke come out and we breathe that smoke. Again we may feel ill or we face many diseases. So that we have to bury the leaves and plants. Also it helps to the other plant. So these are the preventions of air pollution. So the next type of pollution is noise pollution. So you already know how or what are the causes for noise pollution. Vehicles, loud sound of the vehicles, horn sounds, and in the water bodies also, ships, motorboats, these also make the loud sound, and aeroplane sound, train sounds, and bursting firecrackers, playing the loud speakers. These are causes for the sounds of these all things, causes for the noise pollution. Now prevents of noise pollution. So firstly, use horns only when needed. So when we go on the vehicle, when we drive vehicles, we should not horn continuously unnecessarily. When it needed, then we have to use the horns. Next is keep a low volume while using loudspeakers. I told during the festival time many people use loudspeakers, DJ sounds. So not one or two DJ sounds, more than one or two DJ sounds, DJs they use. It affect so many people who are not feeling well or who are try to take rest, who want to sleep, who want to study. For these people, these loudspeakers affect. So that we should, whenever we try to play loudspeakers, we have to keep low value. Here we are not telling not to hear the sound or not to play the songs, but they have to keep value less or low value while playing the loudspeakers. Of course it is a loudspeaker, but it should not affect on others, it should not disturb others. Like that we have to play these loudspeakers. And next prevention for noise pollution, do not burst loud crackers during festivals. So we have to burst the crackers during the festival time. Only during the festival time we use, but very less, one or two we have to burst it, or we have to play those and we can enjoy for a few minutes. It should not affect on others, and we should not use the loud firecrackers, which firecrackers are not making noise, low sound which makes, like that firecrackers we have to use, so that we can prevent or we can stop the noise pollution. These firecrackers not only affecting the sleeping people or who are studying or who are trying to sleep, it is not only affecting these people, it also affect the environment. The smoke which comes from that fires, it mixes in the air. If we breathe that air, even it affect on our health. So that we have to, especially we should reduce or we should not burn the firecrackers. So these are the prevention of noise pollution. And you have learnt about the prevention of noise pollution, air pollution and water pollution. So these are our duties. We have to follow these all preventions to stop different pollutions. So here some of the preventions are what are the ways to stop the pollutions. These are done by government also. Some of the work have to done by government also, government responsibility also is there in prevention of different type of pollutions. What they can do? So they have to inform to the people about the harms or about the effects, bad effects of these pollutions, and they have to inform what are the ways to prevent the pollutions by television, by showing the some short films, and also advertisements. They can give in the government advertisements, short films they can do and play in the television, and also they can use radios also. Nowadays Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, these all, Twitter we are using now. Through these, by using this technology, government can stop the pollution, and it is also our duty to stop the pollution. So especially by using less motorbikes, vehicles, instead of using private vehicles, we have to use bicycles and public transport. If we use, then some point we can reduce the air pollution or noise pollution. And also next is cleaning up dirty rivers. So government has to take responsibility to clean rivers regularly. They have to clean rivers, and also they have to stop dumping the garbage into who are throwing the garbage, who are dumping the garbage in the rivers. They have to stop that. They have to put fine who is throwing the garbage into rivers. Like that, government can take the prevention. So one more prevention is making it compulsory for factories to treat before they release the waste into the rivers. It means government has to make compulsory for factory owners, before they release the waste into the rivers, they have to treat that. It means they have to remove the bad chemical which is harming or which is affecting on the human body, so that we can stop the water pollution and also air pollution. What smoke is coming out from the factories, it is affecting most of the environment is affecting because of these factories and vehicles. So that government has to take very strict and compulsory rules it has to make, so then we can stop these different type of pollutions. So this is about the last unit of block 7, that is unit 4, ways to prevent pollution. So this is about the block 7, pollution in the environment. By this all the 4 units completed. So in this unit you have learnt many things, and I think all of you are going to follow these all rules to prevent the pollution. So thank you so much.